Hello and welcome to Alex. My name is Beyond the Real, and today we're going to be talking about Interstellar. Excuse me a moment. Interstellar was released in 2014. It's rated PG-13 and it runs at 2 hours and 49 minutes. And it was directed by Christopher Nolan, and he also wrote it and co-wrote it with his brother Jonathan. So to summarize the plot for you, it is a team of explorers travel through a wormhole in space to attempt to ensure humanity's survival. So I feel like there's a lot of secrets and a lot of surprises in this film. So for that reason, I will only tell you that the film stars Matthew McConaughey, Anne Hathaway, and Sir Michael Caine. So knowing that this was a Christopher Nolan movie, I already off the bat expected three things. I expected the film to be well directed. I expected it to have a great cast, and I expected it to have amazing effects. And let me tell you that I was blown away. Like, I was really blown away by how all those three things were executed in this film. So, the actors in this film do a very good job, and even the child actors are just absolutely phenomenal, and I tip my hat off to them. So I feel like it's a little early, but let me just say that the MVP award is going to go to Matthew McConaughey. So Matthew McConaughey is really amazing in this film because he essentially plays a dad, and he comes off completely natural. It just feels so organic the way that he plays the dad character. And Coop is probably going to be one of my favorite Matthew McConaughey performances. Anne Hathaway, honestly, she's a really good actress and I love her, but I was a little disappointed because I felt like she was kind of like, I don't want to take away from her performance, but I didn't like that she kind of just cried, and that was really the only real emotion that I felt that she showed in this film. So the effects in this film are amazing. Like, when it comes to the space shuttle and all that, I was just looking at it and I was trying to figure out, like, is that CGI? Because I know Christopher Nolan he likes to do everything practical. So it was really hard for me to tell whether that was CG or if it was actually practical. And also when the space scenes were just amazing. Like, when it comes to them traveling through a wormhole or the black hole and all that, they actually had scientists help them out, and they had to develop software. According to IMDb, they had to come up with a software to get a somewhat realistic look of what it would be like to travel through space like that, and they pulled it off. I feel like they really pulled it off because it just looks amazing. And also another thing, the film score in this is just absolutely amazing. I was blown away. Composed by Hans Zimmer, and it felt different than the typical stuff he's known for these days, because these days, he's known for a more heavy sound. There's a lot of horns and there's a lot of drums, but in this film it felt like he was going more melodic. There's some piano, and it was a lot different than what I'm typically used to hearing from him, and I feel like that really helped elevate the film. So I don't really get emotionally invested in movies, so I don't usually get sad or cry or get angry or anything like that, but let me tell you that this movie invokes so much emotion from me because of how immersive it was, and I was blown away. And also Hans Zimmer's, the way they mixed Hans Zimmer's score over the scenes was just absolutely fantastic, and I feel that's honestly what made me tear up, because I'm not even gonna lie to you, I cried probably 4 times watching the movie. So now there's not really many negatives I could say about this film other than like a few. Or one of the things that bothered me is that I watched the Blu-ray version of it, and one thing that really bothered me was how often the aspect ratio changes, because I didn't like how in some scenes it'd be widescreen for like a good duration, and then all of a sudden it'd like switch over to full screen, and I found that kind of distracting, and I didn't really like that. I also, I mean, maybe I didn't really understand it, but I don't feel like there was really that much to make Matthew McConaughey's character say yes to them to go with them on this mission. I feel like it was kind of just like a, hey, we need you to do this, and I feel like it was kind of a little too easy for him to say yes. And I mean, maybe I didn't understand it. I'll have to rewatch it, but I feel like that was a little too easy, you know. So I so if there's one thing that I didn't really like about the film was the ending, because I feel they left it open, and I don't feel like that really gave us closure. So I don't know if there was ever plans for a sequel or not, but I just don't like how it ended up to that point. So yeah, what can I say? I loved Interstellar. I would 100% recommend it to everyone, and probably bring a box of tissues. But yeah, my name is Alex. This is Beyond the Real. Thanks for hanging out, and we're going to be doing more reviews on the channel. And stick around, give this video a like, subscribe, and we will see you soon.